So I got a question for my gaming community out there, and especially if you are a viewer and a streamer. When you stream, right, and you have a viewer that comes into your chat and asks you a question such as whatever it may be, technical, product related, whatever it may be, and you don't answer, or as a viewer, do you feel that if you don't get your question asked, that it's like something against you, or, it's not a good thing to not answer a question or whatever it may be? But I look at it this way, depending on the chats and how much activity you have going on, and sometimes depending on the streamer, they may not even be paying attention. And I get it, especially if you're a small streamer, you want to be paying attention to your chat. It is hard to do. A lot of people are not focusing or not used to focusing on so many things at one time because they're maybe primarily focusing on the game and doing an achievement, whatever the case may be going on in the stream. But as a viewer, if you ask a question, such as even for me, I get asked like what camera you're using, what setup, and if you answer those questions, fantastic as a streamer. But you got to realize as a viewer that if you don't get that answered or question asked, or answered, it's not a bad thing. Don't take it so personal. Don't take it's like a personal dig, or you won't follow them, or it's gatekeeping. It's not even about that. Sometimes they may not even pay attention. The streamer may be new to it and getting used to these type of things. A lot of goes into like the whole, working machine of streaming games and trying to answer a community, especially if you're asking for chats. It's both ways, but don't take it personal as a viewer. But as a streamer too, at the same time, I always say it's always best to try to communicate and answer those questions. And I get it, you're trying to play the game, even for myself too. But there's been times where I've done streams of Q&A, like ask me what kind of setup, what camera I'm using, and talk about that kind of stuff. And I get it. At the same time, as a viewer, it's hard to get those type of things done. But hey, we're all here to help. So hopefully that answers some questions, or let me know in the comments what you guys think about that type of scenario.